Hello and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is MEIOU and Taxes 2.0 Genoa Round 2. We are on the very brink of war with the Savoyard threat to the north. Wow, nobody likes us, do they? It's because we didn't just rival our rivals, so we've got stupendous numbers of people that hate us. No, it isn't, because none of our people we've rivaled except Montferrat have actually rivaled us. Wow. Ooh, okay. Do we want to go against Piedmont now, or do we humiliate Montferrat first? Mantua would join with their probably 2,000 troops to begin with. I feel like we should go to war with Montferrat. They've got 1,000 men and 2 level 1 forts. Let's check how many men Mantua has. This is so good. Like, it's a really good idea to add this in, but it really needs updating. Like, there should be, like, you know, Europe, Asia, all the different things they have in normally in these modifiers, like in Hoi. Alright, we're looking for Mantua. Probably has about this many men, but this list is too long, so let's just sort by name. And find Mantua. 1,000 men, yeah. If we can get a humiliation war against 2,000 men when we have 8,000 standing army, how can I turn that down? I'm not going to full call Mantua. Hopefully I'm not going to have to siege Mantua down, because they have a level 4 fort, which would be an absolute pain. And I know we're about to have to take one here. So we're not going to take any land, not least because we can't take any land with this war goal. But, yeah. Could you give me military access, please? Can't send another diplomat right now. Do any of my... No. I was checking if any of my war enemies had military access there. You have no siege ships, do you? No, you're the world's worst general. He's not actually the world's worst general. The world's worst general would have 1 maneuver, but, he's pretty freaking close, that's all I'm saying. Okay, Mantua, come on. Get some military access through these guys so I don't have to. No? I guess I'll do it then. There we go. I might as well also get military access and offer military access to the Pope. Offering because it will improve his opinion of us by 10. Alright, Mantua, coming for you. A case comes before the Papal Court. I don't... Oh, no. The Duke of Wolgast has requested the Pope declare his marriage null and void. Wolgast's one of these, right? No, I was in the right continent. Alright, Wolgast wants us to declare his marriage null and void. Encourage him to grant the annulment, stay removed from the situation, or encourage him to ensure the marriage is valid. I really don't care. They're trying to break this marriage because they're quite old and they don't want to get under a personal union. Yeah, I don't care. So let's stay removed. So basically what I'm going to try and do is get... Oh, there's the crusade thing. Okay, so it lasts for 30 years, it looks like. Cool. I'm going to keep my faithful influence quite high, but then we're going to be quite impious. So we're not going to be able to do most of these, because you need, for this one, for example, at least minus 20 piety. This one you need at least minus 60 piety. This one you need at least minus 20 piety. This one has no such requirement, although you do have to have 60 church influence. Ours is at what? Like... 45%. Okay, sorry. So we can only lower our church influence by about 5%. By exactly 5%. Because if we do any more, then we won't be able to do sanctioned papal monopoly. And this has a... you gain a mercantilism. If you have a very high mercantilism number, then I think there's a chance this can lower your mercantilism as well. But that's the one we're probably going to be gunning for. These ones all require piety, so they're less useful to us. Looting policy, we will let them loot once again. We don't want to annoy our neighbours. If you're fighting somewhere, like if you're fighting against Infidel, loot all you like. No one will be upset. Okay, our naval force limit does appear to be being affected by being at war. Right? No, the strong trader faction has just come in. Okay. Well, I think we're okay to be a tiny bit over the... Well, yeah, I don't like it. Let's burn down a galley. Or, no, let's not burn one down. That's sensible. We can sell it. No, we're at war. Let's just kill it. Okay, they've got 2,000 men and a decent general. We're attacking into the woods, but we've got double their troops. We've got cav. They've got no cav. Fine, we got this. I want these sieges to keep pressing. Oh, no, these guys took some attrition. That's annoying. Let's momentarily put them in our own territory so they can recover nicely on this monthly tick. There we go. And now we can put them back, and they can finish up that siege. There's the victory there. There's the stack wipe. And there's the white piece, probably. Yep, there they go. Bye-bye, Mantua. that, because they white pieced out so early, will have decimated Mantua's trust of Montferrat, so I fully expect them to break their alliance. It also killed their prestige, as you can see. I think they just got a negative 25 prestige hit. Ugh, poor vintage. Never mind. There goes that siege. You want sometimes to put 4,000 men on a siege that requires 2, because then you get minus 20% defensiveness. Where is it? Show me the number. What? Where is it? Maybe it's only on the monthly tick? Oh, we've gone down. We've lost the effects of Papal Stance Strong, and now we have Moderate, which is just basically the same, but slightly less good in most ways. Where is the garrison outnumbered modifier? I do not understand. It's fort level 1. Oh, it has slightly more. There we go. That's why. It's because you actually have to outnumber the garrison 4 to 1. Okay, okay. But their garrison is buffed by 10% because they have this bolster national defences thing, which is a thing you can demand from the lesser nobles? Yes, lesser nobles. Good. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But if we have a couple more supply shortages inside the castle, that should reduce it. Oh, there's walls breached. That got rid of some of their numbers. As soon as that goes below 1,000, I fully expect to get plus 20% siege ability. Status quo. Nah, that's not what we're looking for. Alright, so the peace deal we're looking for here is show strength. 100 of each monarch power. Oh, there goes the Ottomans declaring war. We could also humiliate, which would put us over 50 power projection. But I think we'll be able to get the humiliation off against Savoy. Although this is worth 63 war score. So we probably wouldn't be able to get the humiliation off against Savoy. Knights want military access. Yeah, that sounds good. A brilliant government. Our most serene republic has been governed extremely efficiently this last year. I'm flattered. Money, prestige, or republican tradition, because he's righteous. Ah, oh, so good. Endless republican tradition. Glorious. Glorious. Low republican tradition really, really, really hurts your stability increase interval. 1% per missing republican tradition is super, super harsh. It's very, very expensive often to increase your stability as a republic if you let your republican tradition decay. That's why you want to keep it quite high most of the time until you get someone that you really want to re-elect, and then you re-elect him over and over. That's my strategy, at least. You cannot use the strengthened government thing in this mod. There is no spend military points to get republican tradition. At least there isn't that I've found. Okay, well, Montferrat, it's been fun. I'm going to show my strength. So the other option, of course, is that I take all their money and war operations and humiliate, and I make them, you know, end their rivalries, which gives me 8 prestige, 28 ducats, and 10% of their income, and 40 power projection. 40? 30. 30. But show strength. I just think that monarch power and 20 prestige. Oh no, they lose 20 prestige, but gaining 100 each monarch power, I feel that's just best. Alright, there we go. Get destroyed, Montferrat. That's why you shouldn't have rivaled me. I mean, I know I've rivaled them before they rivaled me, but shut up. Let's take this tech. Pretty much no reason not to. The admin penalty is already at the highest. Sorry, the lowest it's going to be. Meritocracy will take years to spread. The learnings of Confucius will take a very long time to reach us over here in Europe. Free advisor slot. Yep, I think we can afford an admin advisor, and I want to get this next idea group done as soon as possible. Diplo ideas is pretty great. Less good than vanilla, I'd say, probably. The Diplo annexation cost is nice. But what it does do is it leads on, if you look at this, you know, idea group tech tree here. Where's diplomatic? There it is. No? There it is. You can have eminence and influence, and I've never seen these idea groups, so I'm extremely excited to find out. The wiki is yet to be updated. Okay, Savoy. We've won one war, we've practiced. We're coming for your capital. Oh no, it's not your capital, that's Saluse's capital. We want Piedmont. Okay, and in this one, we're definitely going to want offensive war support. So, Greater Nobles, I would love partial military support and partial. I pick partial in both of those cases because they're identical. Okay, so moment of truth, basically. I'm going to also fabricate on Pisa. Pisa, who do I like to again? Not anyone hugely scary. Let's fabricate on Lucca, because Lucca sometimes, I think, well, every time I've seen so far, but I've only played this mod probably like 7 or 8 campaigns. Not all to completion, don't think I'm totally mental. Lucca declares independence. as a nation, and peace can't do anything about it, at least as far as I can tell. Even when you're at war, if you occupy Lucca, Lucca just declares independence. So if we have a claim on Lucca, and then we declare on Pisa over Lucca, if Lucca declares independence, we can just declare on Lucca as well. We have a free merchant. Should have noticed that was from the trader faction. Darn it. Alright, let's send him here. Sicily. Goes from 0.9 up to 0.9 knots. It's 597. You know, I'll take it. We've already had a disease outbreak. Fantastic. So now, observe what should happen when you have a disease outbreak. At the end of the month, we'll let them loot. At the end of the month, our guys should not take attrition. But I believe it's possible for them to take attrition, even though they're not supposed to. That is my belief. I'm not certain, and I'd be very happy to be wrong, because it's really annoying when it happens. Why would you... I wish, presumably they just hire them in one of their provinces. I feel like they should just come to a capital. It's so inconvenient. Like, I know standing armies in this period are not particularly realistic in many cases, but still, you know, the game system has standing armies. Right, so now, the modifier should disappear. Yeah, there we go. It's already disappeared. And they're not going to take a monthly attrition tick because of the disease outbreak. However, they've made no progress on this siege, so I think I'm going to do this for the monthly tick. There we go. And now they didn't take the 3.6, sorry, the 3% attrition tick from the monthly tick. It's a bit gamey. There you go. He's got a 4-shock general. Milan, are you asking for my troop power again? No. I am your superior. I have more men than you. The case comes before the papal courts. Grant permission for the wedding. For both moral and physical reasons, the church forbade marriage to those within 7 degrees of separation with each other, distant as third cousins. Oh, you want me to give permission for, like, you guys to freaking have sex with your relatives? No, you weirdos. Don't do that. Alright, let's get extra guys. No point putting the extra guys in here unless we get a disease outbreak. Ah, status quo. Come on. Give me that 45% chance. Supply shortage, I believe. Or we could also get a walls breached, because you get a walls breach when you roll a natural 14. Come on. Supply shortage. There we go. So now it's a 50% chance to get a supply shortage. Fantastic. My ship arrived? No, it hasn't. Now, moment of truth. Is it possible for us to take this without coalition? No. Not even close. This is why it's difficult to expand in Italy. Look at that coalition. Look at it. That's with minus 20%. And at the lowest tier of Italian power, we will get a coalition of the whole freaking world. So what we're going for here is cash, war reps, humiliate. And... Enter guarantee of them? No, I can't really access them anyway. France, incidentally, starts with huge numbers of vassals, but Provence is under Naples. So we'd really like to come to blows with them over that, because we want this province especially. She's got that nice natural harbour there. I should probably fabricate on that now. Like, Naples, they could probably get to me, and I'd be fighting a lot of their allies. It would take a very specific situation for us to be able to go to war for this province, but I'd like to have the... we have to spy on Naples. Oh, this might be bugged, actually, because there's now vassals under vassals. Oh, no, it's not bugged. Good. Your Neapolitan spy network needs to be at size 50. Sorry, 60. Muscovy's unifying. Fair enough. Oh, it's something I haven't done. You should always do. Best guess on message settings. You shouldn't necessarily always do that. Ideally, you should set it up yourself, but I'm not... Nobody's got time for that, shall we say. Oh, there we go. Disease outbreak. So we'll send in some, just a mild one. That's good. We'll send in another guy so that the siege can continue. And I think if that next one had been a disease outbreak, I'm just waiting for the case when I can figure out if I'm right. Look how short these siege ticks are, by the way. 13 days. Base 15. Down from base 30, I think, in vanilla. Hey, walls breached. Nice. Look, that natural 14 causes the wall breached. The wall breach, rather. Very good. Very good indeed. We now have very low chance. In fact, there's no chance of status quo anymore. Fantastic. Can still get freaking disease outbreaks, though. Ah, a moderate one this time. That's not good. So we'll have to wait a bit. Oh, one strategy you can employ in this scenario is if you take away... What you can do is you take all the men. You take away some of them. I would take away all but one, but I'm afraid of that army. And put them in your own territory, because troops that are in your own territory recover 50% faster their casualties. That's right, isn't it? They're recovering at 100%, you're recovering at 50. No, 70. Okay, it's 30% slower. You could pick up these guys. No, get on the boat. Why can't I hit A to attach? To embark? Because I sent a freaking galley. Wow, that was dumb. Alright. Cog, round 2. Let's go. Oh dear. Alright, so these guys on the monthly ticket are going to recover more. Not up to full quite, I don't think. Yeah, 1 more month. Then we can send them back in. Actually, that's enough. They're back up to 8. Just needs 8 to keep the siege going. They might accept this peace offer as soon as I take Piedmont, because it's such a big city. We are still going to loot some of it, which is pretty nice. Oh, severe disease outbreak. Right there! Did you see it? Did you see it? I have it on camera. The disease outbreak happened, then there was a monthly tick, and I took attrition. But did I take attrition when the disease outbreak first happened? I don't think I did. That's so weird. Someone go back over that footage and tell me what the heck happened, because we definitely took attrition on the monthly tick. Okay, we're transferring from here and here. I guess here? Wait, how much we'll be able to transfer from here? No, we'll have to wait till the monthly tick to calculate it. But alright, well, I guess we take out the most damaged regiments. Leave in the cav, so it's slightly more scary. Discourage this guy from attacking, basically. Well, let's see. If I take out L but 1, is he going to attack? Because he knows my guys are just here, because he has vision on one province from Piedmont. And he's the AI, so he has vision on the whole world. Allegedly, they're supposed to pretend to not have vision, but they do. They run away from you when you're close, when you're further away than one province, for sure. Okay, he doesn't appear to be going for this one. That's excellent news. So we can siege with one guy, while this guy takes no attrition and recovers faster. It's only 30%, but when you've got this little manpower, I mean, every little bit helps. We're going to have... Oh, that's a real problem, actually. I hadn't noticed that. We might actually fail to complete this siege before we run out of manpower. Let's request some from these guys. I like to keep that request manpower thing on cooldown at all times. The power of Genoa. Even if the Italian Peninsula was a rather stable region, it saw the rise and fall of regional powers like any other part in the world. One must be a fox to recognize traps and a lion to frighten wolves. Our country will now be considered a major Italian power. So that's bad, basically, because now we have plus 30% increased expansion impact. Though we also have the idea cost. Weren't there other things when we were a minor? There were more than 5 modifiers, I thought. We've got more papal influence, though. Lower advisor costs. Lower idea costs. All round, pretty good. Okay, yeah, so the first actual acquisition war we're going to do is probably going to be Pisa. But we're going to have to recover manpower for a while first, for sure. Let's go speed 4. I don't see this war going any other way than us winning this siege and then ending it, basically. You know, we can get the ticking war score from just sitting on this province, so we might just stay in this war for a while. Is there any point sieging down this place? I mean, it's in the mountains. It's got no loot. And I don't want to siege down another level 4 fort, for sure. And there's no one that has any cores here, so you can't, you know, release it as a 1 OPM and then vassalize, or it's, you know, this is going to be, this and Lombardia, it's freaking hard to take these cities. Like, I don't know how you do it, honestly. I haven't got a plan. I mean, maybe you... Yeah, so how the heck are we supposed to form Piedmont Sardinia? I thought it's Sardinia Piedmont. Because we're not going to be able to own Piedmont for ages, unless we can, like, somehow abolish the Italian system. Is there a way to end this? Hang on, it just said we're a major power. Our score is currently 8. I think it's about to go down. There we go. Siege of Piedmont is finished. Glorious victory. Where are you going? You just decided you'd like to stand a bit closer. Ah, because I can't walk straight there, but I now can walk straight there. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Montferrat is no longer a valid rival. There's the logistical support. That is quite fair. I don't know why Montferrat was a valid rival, to be honest. Let's unembargo them. Oh, and let's insult one of our rivals. Who else have I rivaled? Pisa. Hey, Pisa. You stink. Let's send the insult. There we go. Sorted. Oh, I never actually hired the admin advisor. Darn it. Alright. Yearly inflation reduction down is pretty nice, because you constantly gain inflation. I do like him. Trade efficiency is also great, though. Monthly autonomy change is also great. I think the inflation cost is the smart play. So let's get him. Another thing I could do is take this one. We don't need 4 diplomats, but it does help, so let's not. Okay, well, in the next episode, we will find a way to twist this war to our advantage, even though we sadly can't take Piedmont. And we shall look south instead towards the pretenders on the Ligurian Sea, this rival trading republic. They're not a traders republic, but they are a trading republic who's stealing all our glorious trade power. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I do hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.